gonna tell me different. Ain't nobody gonna tell me different. So let's get into y'all spiritual read collectors. Nobody is gonna tell me different. That these people don't come out of a mental hospital. These people belong back in a insane asylum. That's what they need. They need to stay there. They cause havoc on the earth, man. These people cause havoc to people's daily lives, normal people lives. These people cause havoc. These people need to basically be in a mental insane asylum. Why they're not there? Thursday, March 5th, 2026, child, 2:24 p.m. Woo. Let's see. Wayne and Gibeus and Libra. We're in Libra today, y'all. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get to y'all spiritual part of this read first. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, no. All I can do is laugh now, y'all. And these are people that don't really think they got a problem, but you're out in society causing problems for people. You're crazy. Let's get on with this reading because it's worth waiting for. It's something that's definitely worth waiting for. If you're waiting in your hermit mode, a sign, a signal, or guidance, it's worth waiting for. You're wasting your time. So don't just be sitting around, far as, it's time to come out of hermit mode. I told you that already. It's something going to happen in June. Don't just be sitting around like, lazy and shit, gluttony, waiting for whatever. It's saying it's worth waiting for. Something going to happen in June. You got your answer. So have fun. Do what you need to do. Enjoy your spring. Get yourself in alignment. Get yourself in healing and alignment. Get yourself in a reset. Because, woo, child. Things are going to get easier. Oh, Lordy. Let me wipe this. Because there's a little bit, make sure my volume is up. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah. So, they're just saying, don't be just sitting around, laying around. You got your answer. Take a break. Some of y'all need to take a break. And some of y'all need to just focus on self-love. Whatever you need to do for your health, for you, your mind, body, and soul. During this reset. After that solar eclipse, it's a reset. Men or women, okay? Something happened. You got your answer, June. Okay? Don't be just sitting around wasting time. Okay? Winter. After this winter will be over very soon. And then before you know it, it'll be June. So get to work. It's not the right time. Okay? That's why you're still in winter. That's why I'm saying it's not the right time right now. They gave you your answer, June. Okay? So you need to be getting up. If it's about creating or something like that, get your creative stuff, pile up on your stuff, order your boxes to store your stuff in. Whatever this is, music, you do music, you want to do remix CDs, if it's oils, if it's knitting, if it's crochet, get to work. When you release resistance, okay? All right. Somebody could like surfboarding, it might be warm where you at. Don't just sit around. That's what I'm hearing. That's your spiritual part of the read. 2020. Some could have started in 2020. It's about to end. Okay? So we got next year. Goodbye, 2020. Just say goodbye. Because whatever's coming in is worth waiting for now. Something could have been going on for, 6 years? 6 damn long years. And they're saying don't just sit around. Because this is about to be over. Really over next year. You're going to be in your harvest season really far as next year. But something coming in June after the winter. It says it's not the right time now. We have February. Something in February. So that is like autumn or something like that. Yeah. Next full moon. The next full moon. April 1st in Libra. Something going to be balanced out. Okay. It's worth waiting for. In a few weeks. Something's going to happen in a few weeks. Okay. In March. It could be doing something to the last quarter. That's going to let you know that something is the last quarter of something. It's just the end of it. Just wiping away, cleaning up, brushing up shit. And, this year. So you're going to be celebrating this year. up until the next year. Okay. And then we got a special date. So there's a special date coming up for you. You got in June. Okay. It's not worth waiting for. You might feel like it's not worth waiting for. It could be a trip. It could be something like that. They're saying it's not worth waiting for. Just don't sit around. Like, if you want to go, go. It's not too late. If you was planning a trip, something about 12:05. Your ticket, if you buy a ticket for like an airline or something like that, that flight might take off at 12:05. Or you might get an answer at 12:05 a.m. about something, a special date at 12:05. Okay, this year in a few weeks. Okay, more than a year. Like I said, you've been going through something more than a year. Probably like 6 years. 6 months from now. So you asking about pregnancy or something like that. They're saying, yeah, 6 months from now. Okay. You need to be drinking a lot of water, or especially for this spring, a lot of water. Okay. And a relationship is just around the corner. They just don't want you to be sitting around. They want you to do something. January. I told you. Next year. Next January. January, February. So you got a flourishing season coming in. Okay. A harvest season with relationships, pregnancy. Okay. A child on the way. Whatever this you've been praying for. March. So you got March right now. Okay. What's going on in March? When you let go. They want you to let go this March because your festive season is about to come in. In order for your festive season to come in, you got to let go. Okay? Let's keep this going. We have stop waiting. I just told you that. It's not worth waiting for. You might feel like it's not worth waiting for, but if it's about travel, train, plane, automobiles, whatever, they're saying it's worth waiting for. It's not worth waiting. If you feel as though it's not worth waiting for, it's not worth waiting for somebody to come back or whatever. If they heal, yeah. If not, then you know what I'm saying? You might feel that way. But some type of about a special date, allow things to come. You see how she allowing the train to come and waiting a little bit? They're saying it's not worth waiting for. Okay, allow things just to come. If you feel as though something is not worth the waiting for, somebody, they're saying, you know, it's not worth waiting for. Just allow it to come to you. Okay? Don't go chasing it. Okay? Let it come to you. Be open to receive is what I saw with her arms open. December. Okay? It's not too late. So this time it says 12:05. Somebody's birthday could be 12:05. December. Okay? Somebody could be a Sagittarius. Something like that. Not in this lifetime. Okay? You might be thinking not in this lifetime, May. Okay? But this may happen. It's something in May. So you might be going from a Sagittarius to somebody that was born in May. What's that? Cancer. Okay? Cancer. You might be saying to a Sagittarius or a Cancer, not in this lifetime. Okay? It's not too late. So you could be waiting for somebody to come back or something like that. And you might feel like it's not worth waiting for. Dealing with these signs right here. January, May. It's like you got to let something go. That's what I hear. Not in this lifetime. You might be saying that to yourself. More than a year. You could have been with somebody more than a year. Or something is coming in just around the corner. Okay? And 6 months from now. These are your special dates. These are your special dates. Okay? Let me get it together. Next month, April. Okay? In the risings in the morning, 12:05 a.m. November. Okay? These are your special dates in a few months. So a few months will be 3. June. Okay. So this calendar is goodbye 2020 next year. So let me get this together. So we got 2027. Okay. All right. We got a special date. Let me get the months. All right. A special date. which is June. We got March, June. We got 6 months from now. We got January, which is next year, 2027. We got May. These are your birthdays. December, okay, or their birthday. There's somebody special coming in. We have January. So I'm talking to you November. Okay. Any more months? It says next month. Okay. Your birthday could be next month, which is April. All right. Some about the next full moon, festive season. Then something is completed. Oh my God, it is hot. Close this. Let me do this. My damn man, what the fuck? Hot today too. So it is hot today. All right, so it says when you let go, your festive season come in, next full moon, which is April 1st. Something's going to happen in a few weeks. These are special dates, all right? It's saying something, let me see. Something's just around the corner, a relationship, all right? If you've been waiting more than a year, okay? Then we got it's not too late. It's telling you it's not too late. When you release resistance, when you stop thinking about it, basically and chasing this. Winter, a special date, winter. It's not worth waiting for. It's not the right time because it's not the right time. It's worth waiting for. It's not too late. When you release resistance, stop waiting. Okay, so if this is about traveling, I'm seeing a plane. I said planes, trains, automobiles, a car, a little Jeep. And then I'm seeing a plane, train. Where's the train go at? Yeah, train. So there's a train, plane, automobiles. It's about plane, trains, automobiles. So you're planning on traveling. There might be saying right now is not the right time. Okay? Some about 12:05 a.m. Okay? 12:12. You could be seeing 5:55. You're wasting your time just sitting around, thinking, all in your thoughts about all this. They're saying, I'm giving you dates right now. January, this year. Okay? It says this year, next year. So this is January this year. Next year, January 2027. So it's giving y'all dates this year. Something going to happen this year on a special date. I'm going to put this over here. These are your special birthdays, okay? Not in this lifetime, okay? It's not worth waiting for. Not in this lifetime. So you're waiting for somebody to come back. That means they haven't healed. And they saying just allow things to come. Stop waiting. Just allow things to come and be open to receive. Rising. It's something about goodbye 2020. It's something been going on since 2020. Okay? So after this winter, okay, it's over. It's saying next month. Okay? Well, we're going to put in a few weeks first, and then next month. And these are your birthdays. November, December. We got June, 6 months from now. We got March. We got June. We got January. These are your birthdays. So whatever you've been setting intentions or praying about is saying you need to let go. Okay? something's going to be completed during the next full moon, which starts your festive season. And they don't want you just sitting around. Just allow it to come, okay? You're wasting your time. You're just sitting around. When you let go of these thoughts, it's not too late. You see it says 12:05. So something's going to happen in the rising, some type of festive season, some type of miracle, some type of something. You might meet somebody in the rising, okay? So this got something to do with people coming back, travel, because I see travel. Like a plane, train, automobile, allow things to come. This is going to go over here. It's not too late when you release. Something about the next full moon is going to, after April 1st. Those are dates that I'm talking to. Okay, rising, awakening. Some type of exposure, awakening about what it is you need to do and what you need to be guided on. But it's saying it's worth waiting for. It's not too late. Whatever this is. And it's saying not in this lifetime for these past people that want to come back and travel towards you. Okay? So you got new people coming in. Plain and simple. And then it's something about more than a year. You're going to be with this person. So something's happening this year, your festive season, and you're going to be with this person more than a year. So you've been meeting people and your shit has not been working out more than a year. They say you're going to be with this person definitely more than a year. And it's going to start your, new season with this person in January 2027. So I need to get, we got April out here today. It's something about today. It's going to take a while to work on this relationship, whatever this is, in a few months. Let me get 1212 out here. And 555. Love and unity. Okay? Love and unity are surrounding you. Share love with others and it will be returned to you. Okay? So something's returning back to you. Something's going to be completed. Saturn return. You could have another Mercury retrograde. Okay? The love you dish out in the universe, that's what you're getting back. You're going to be with this person more than a year. Give me something for 555. Okay? Embrace change. So you need to be open to receive. That's why I said just embrace. Don't be sitting there wasting time just laying around waiting for an answer. You ain't going to get your answer like that. You got to be meditating or doing something proactive in order to meet this person. Change is in the air. Embrace it as an opportunity for growth and transformation. Okay, so that would be like Scorpio, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, today. Something about today. Pay attention to the signs. The festive season is coming in after something is completed. 12:05 a.m. Full moon. April 1st. So basically March 30th. It goes up to the 30th to the 31st. After at 12:05 a.m. you're going to know some type of change or shift. Okay? And then that starts, when you let go. But you got to let go of something, your thoughts or something. Look, your ship's coming in. Okay? Next full moon at 12:05 a.m. You're going to be with this person more than a year. January. Okay? Next year. All right? 2027. You're wasting your time just laying around thinking about it. They want you to do something today. It's going to take a while. Okay? So you just know that. It's giving you our special days. Whatever you pray for rises. Okay? Allow things to come. They want you just not sit around. It's worth waiting for them. Whoever this person is, hi. And I gave y'all dates. Okay? Your ship's coming in. You're going to smooth. Whatever been going on since 2020. Whatever been going on since 2020. 6 years. Okay? You're moving to calmer waters. 6 of Swords. You're about to move to calmer waters after this next full moon. And that's going to start your festive season. And you see, romantic, romance. I'll get it romance when it's like this and you got the boat, something like this. So you're moving to calmer waters and something winter. When winter come in and then after winter is over, you're going to be celebrating. All those dates, your special date. You can meet people on your birthday. Okay? Because we got this right here. A special date. June, March, May. Let me get that out here. April. We got in a few weeks. 6 months from now. Next month. So all y'all got different dates. November, December, February. You could be meeting them in, or this could be their birthday, this could be on their birthday month, or this could be your birthday month. I'm really feeling like this is your birthday month I'm talking to. This is what you've been praying for after this winter. Okay? So something coming in this year. And then you're going to be with this person more than a year. It's worth waiting for. So just don't be sitting around thinking about it. Allow things to come. That's your spiritual read. I guess somebody needs to hear that. When? I just gave you your answer. Okay? So let's get into this collective read. Let's see what's going on. This is the light part of the read. I'm going to try to get the dark side of it. Since we did have this lunar eclipse moon. Alright, so we got limbo. Like I said, don't be sitting around in limbo. Don't be sitting around here in limbo. It's, you know, they don't want you to do that, be a hangman. Okay? Or this is in reverse. You're not going to be in limbo about who your person is or what's coming in for you. You just need to let go. I'm seeing that too. The vortex. Don't get swept up by the vortex. Temptation. Okay? You might be tempted to go out there and date other people, but I'm getting that you need to wait. Okay? Don't get swept up by temptation. Okay? The vortex. Reflection. You can reflect for a little while about the past. It's some about the past people. I just told you that. Some about the past people. No. Don't get swept up by temptation. No. You got your person coming in. It's just in limbo right now. Okay? Or it's not no more. Your person is coming towards you. The sun. To bring happiness, joy. Okay? Happiness, joy. You're coming out this darkness, this vortex, and you're going right into the sun. Okay? Let's go. Resilience. You might be resilient for a minute. You need to stay resilient against the past people. Because you got somebody that's going to come in that you're going to be with more than a year. Okay? I got to do my spirit box for you today. Regeneration. Okay, regeneration. This is somebody that's reincarnated just like you is, the world. That's what I'm getting out of that. They're a reincarnated being like you, the sun children, part of the chosen ones. That's why you need to wait and have resilience. If you plan on getting swept away with temptation, then I guess you will never meet your person. Wisdom, okay? You need to be wise and use your wisdom at this time. The high priest, okay? Masculine, that's your energy. But feminine, you know how they say balance out the yin and yang? You still got, you know, just like men got yin and yang, they got intuition. When they have a woman, they supposed to use a woman for their intuition. Men, wisdom. So for now, while you're single, you need to use your wisdom and your intuition. If you think it's bullshit, then you should not be on here. This is how I'm going to show you bullshit. Let's go. This is how I'm going to show you bullshit. This is how I'm going to show you bullshit. Watch this. Ta-da! As we say in ancient Kemet. Ta-da! I just did a magic trick. With the K at the end. So let's go. They say don't get swept up by the temptation. Okay? Swept away with temptation. Just allow things to come. Wisdom. Use your wisdom. While you single, ladies and men, I'm going to say this again. You're supposed to have, while you're single, you're supposed to balance things out. You're supposed to use your intuition. And I don't let them bother me no more. Something wrong with them. I don't know. You know. Women, you're supposed to use both. Men, you're supposed to use your yin and yang, your wisdom and your intuition when you're single. But you're supposed to drop that and be able to. That's why they said submit. You're supposed to drop that part. You know, men, if you get with a woman, you're supposed to use them for their intuition, and you have the wisdom. Women, that's why they talk about submit. You're supposed to drop that wisdom and use your intuition. And that's how y'all both work together. That's how y'all be balanced out. You got one that's wisdom, one is intuition. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. Maybe I'm gonna give you a difference between intuition and also wisdom. That would be good. So that way you'll understand where I'm coming from. 9 of Cups, a wish. I told you whatever you've been praying for. Okay? They said don't get caught up by temptation. I'm gonna just do this reading and just get through it. Okay? That was the spiritual part. So it's telling you more details. Like don't get swept up with temptation. You ever see that movie, Death by Temptation? The Lovers. See what I told you? It's coming in fast. You need to not be swept away with temptation. Yin and yang, balance. Somebody is coming in fast to balance you out. You cannot be all laying around thinking about it. Oh, when love gonna come in? When I'm gonna be with somebody more than me? Because all these heathens that I know somebody sent in was crazy. These motherfuckers was crazy as hell. By the time 6 months, they started going crazy on me. Because that wasn't your person. That was a lesson you need to learn. And now you got fast changes. Yin and yang gonna be balanced. The Chariot. And we're in the season of the fast changes of the horse. Lovers. Don't get swept away because you get all horny and you better go take a cold shower. Don't take a cold shower anytime you get horny or go meditate. Look, because I'm telling you, look at this shit. Destruction, opportunity. If you take this opportunity again from the past, it's just going to be the same old shit. A different story. Destruction, opportunity. Somebody, child, go ahead and take that opportunity you want to. Defense. You already defended yourself. You always protected by this person. You've been protected by this person after they left or whatever situation went on. Take it as a resonate. You have to put up your defense so many times against this person. What's this? Knight of Swords? Drama. I just told you. Drama. You're going to have to defend yourself against drama once again. Go ahead and take yourself through it. Be my guest. I won't be. Y'all all grown. I'll be telling you that. If you know you're a chosen one, if you know you're not supposed to be going through this. Especially if you've been going through this since 2020. 6 years of this shit. Trying a relationship out. Being tempted. Don't work out. It don't work more than 6 months. You've been going through this for 6 years. 666. The number of man. 6 electrons, 6 neutrons, 6 protons. Which you are supposed to come out from amongst them. As many times as I tell y'all that. Come out from amongst them. And it's like, some of y'all don't get it. Y'all get tempted. Go take a cold shower. You're a chosen one. Okay? They are, your light, the sun is going to irritate their demons every time. Well, I don't understand if y'all don't understand, like you're a reincarnated being of a chosen one from the past, and these people know that, and they come from the past too, to destroy you, to make sure they destroy your path. I hope you get it. Drama. They here to cause more drama. Say the drama for their mama. Queen of Wands, passion. Then I tell you, you got a lot of passion, free-spirited, handsome, beautiful, inside and out. They know your passion, and it angers them. I'm trying to tell you, they get angry, boredom. So you might be in boredom state right now. I'm bored. I need to go out and play. Go out and play with them demons. Be my guest. I'm not gonna keep telling you. You're getting your wish. But you have to get this out your mind. You got to start doing some work. You know what I'm saying? Get the work. Healing on yourself, mind, body, soul. Get your self-care up. You know, stock your house up. Be busy with that. Stocking your house up with food. You know, clothes. And I mean clothes like towels and rags and soaps. And, you know, get busy. Writing your books, writing poetry, whatever this is. Changing your paintings, decluttering your home, dusting your home. Do the whole motherfucker. I don't know. Do power wash the whole damn house inside and out. I don't know. It's telling you just prepare. Because fast change is about to come. Stop thinking about this media shit. Talking about this war and stuff like that. Watch it. I just see somebody laying around. You got the news on all damn day. Now, I don't know what you're going to get out of that. I'm looking at that cat, how the cat laying like, oh, I just wish. You know, what is this? Endurance. You need to pick your energy back up, your passion back up, okay? Because you're about to have passion, you're going to have to. I'm just telling you, you're going to have to rest and recharge a lot, and then you're going to get this burst of energy back. You know, defense. Maybe you need to take something for your immune system or something. You're getting colds and shit like that. Or you feel like you're coming down with a cold. You need to take something to defend yourself beforehand. Y'all got to be on point. Wisdom, intuition. You should know this by now. Y'all grown. Y'all chosen ones. I don't know how y'all don't know. Oh, and they're going to come back and tempt you. And divine said, come out from amongst them. I have something else better. Don't be tempted. Okay? I have something better for you. Magician. You are the alchemist. You are manifesting this. This is what I keep telling you. You got to make an altar or something, water or something, to show gratitude beforehand, then you do that. This is your defense too, your protection. Like, you know, altars and stuff like that. Maybe they're saying you need to make an altar with water to show gratitude so your ancestors can give you clear, you know, water deal with intellect, wisdom, psychic ability. You know, water, that's why you should have a glass of water out. So you can get clear, precise information. You know, shit. Hell. So this is somebody coming back. I told you, trains, planes, automobiles. Either way they can get to your ass, they coming. Now you go and get swept away with the vortex and some temptation. And then blame everybody afterwards. I knew I shouldn't have did it. Somebody coming in for stability when they already under judgment for doing what they did to you. And they said about self-reflection, which is the 6 of Cups. They're supposed to self-reflect and go through the dark night of soul before they come in for you. Somebody coming in for stability. Somebody got no place to stay. Ain't that something? And they're going to knock on your door, and I guess you're going to let them in, huh? You know, alchemist. You thinking, that's why you need to have your intuition clear, because you're like, oh, I manifest them back. Oh, you manifest a demon back? Then that's how you got more work to do, boo-boo. Stability. You got your stability, you got your strength right now, back, endurance, and it's no way you're going to let this person come back and fuck up your mind, body, and soul. They're going to tear your ass up this time. They're going to tear that ass up, man and woman. And men, y'all be in your ego like, I can handle it. I can handle it. Yeah, I know that when they're doing black magic, witchcraft, all that other fucking shit, huh? You can handle it, huh? I don't believe in all that shit, okay? I know that's right. Balance. That's why I said you about to find somebody that's balanced. Yin and yang energy, justice. You got to get justice. 10 of Pentacles, luck. You see what I'm saying? You're manifesting this. You're balanced in relationships, balance within yourself. Also, the 10 of Pentacles, luck, trust. It's something about March 17th, which is St. Patrick's Day. Okay? Luck. You probably need somebody. Didn't March come out here? Yeah, March 17th is St. Patrick's Day. Something about green, the color green. I see the green. Too. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I just heard that. So something about green. Money. It could be manifestations. Okay? Just your luck. You might find some money. Just your luck. I don't know why. Since somebody find a bag of money, you gonna return it. You got a name on it. It's like, you know, I mean, you might have to turn it into the police. I see somebody finding a bag of money. You might have to turn it into the police, okay? Because you know we honest around here. I guess you get a reward or something for it. But I know a lot of people say it was meant for you. That was meant for your blessing. It was meant for you to find it. It was meant for your blessing. Okay? Balance. Somebody balanced out. And this is your balance. Like somebody coming back talking about, I need stability. I need to cling on to your energy. I need your endurance. I need your help. You know. What happened when you needed their help? What was that? Okay, anyway. We're not mean people, but if you gave too many people too many chances, Ma'am, will I get a job anything soon? March, April, or I gave an interview on the 3rd of March, and one of the interview I gave last November. I am on the reserve list. Manifester, demon back. Manifesting the demon back. I feel as though with chosen ones, okay, right now you need a job, of course. But I feel with many son children, they really tell you to be independent. That's guiding you to, like, if you're not getting phone calls back, I ain't saying you're not. Maybe it's something blocked. It's it could be your root chakra that's blocked or your sacral chakra. So I'm gonna tell you to unblock those chakras, or all of them. They got 3-minute healing your chakras on YouTube. I will tell you to do that. And I would tell you get a glass of water and then ask your ancestors. Or if that's the job that you want, whatever job, speak to it over the water. I would like this job at this company, above, so below. So be it. So mote it be. And, you'll get your answer. But a lot of chosen ones, they don't want you at these jobs. I'm just letting you know. They don't want you at these jobs. I'm just being honest. You'll see this in a minute. They don't want you at these jobs. Too many demons work at these jobs. Death. It's a transformation. So something might feel like, I told you, a shift is coming. Something is ending for something new to begin. Balance, luck, limbo. That's why it's in limbo right now. Everything is in limbo right now, the shift. Everything is in limbo. Limbo. Give me something. I'm supposed to look up something, ain't I? Oh, the difference between wisdom and intuition. So you'll know your place in the kingdom. Healing. So you're healing. That's what I'm saying. That was the transformation. The angel of the ocean. I told you something about water. Taking your spiritual showers. Okay? Also, see her got the cups. Y'all two come together. You can see 888. This is eternity. This was meant for it to be eternally. Not for no 6 months. More than a year. So y'all gonna just start seeing 888. That's how you know a shift happening. I'm gonna get that number. Is that manifest your dreams? Responsibility. So you got a responsibility basically as healers. They have this endurance and this energy to be an example for other people. Okay? And also for your partner. That's what I'm getting, to balance this out. Don't let people see you unbalanced. Even though they're going to say you are because you're a chosen one. They're unbalanced. They're crazy. But you over there getting stability, endurance, and you just have a passion, and you're a good soul, son. Your soul is good. Your soul is healed. And they'll say, you're unbalanced. I mean, what is balance? Do anybody even know what normal is anymore? Like, let's really ask that question. What is normal? Everybody has their different definition of what normal is. How somebody should act. How somebody should be. And really, in all their opinions, they're talking about what they want somebody to be. If you really think about it, you know what I'm saying? That is somebody want somebody to be what they want them to be. I think people should act like, I can come out and say, I think people should act like this. I think people should just be at peace and mind their damn business. And let people, roam the earth freely with no bills. Because that's the way divine invented it. Grow their own fruits and, that's my thinking. I think everybody should mind their own business and they should have a right to spirituality. And, I think it shouldn't be no money. I think that when we get back to nature, we're going to be able to tell what's real love and what's fake and what's real. Just like the seeds that's been planted with the damn fake ass fruits and vegetables. I think we should have natural fruits again. I think we should grow our own shit. I think we should be an independent nation after this. I think we should have no more presidents. I think people should, as they grow, should be allowed to control their own lives. But we know we got crazy nut motherfuckers out here that, will go control. If there was no laws in place, motherfuckers just be going out of control. But that wasn't the way it was intended in the beginning. Mother get bitter and don't know how to heal. That's what I think, you know. That's what I believe. You know. Yeah, it's like you can't even taste the motherfucker no more. Like, what is this? Even the fucking meat. The meat be tough as fuck. Like, what is this? Human? You trying to make me to a cannibal? I'm just being real. Illusion. Okay? Responsibility to go see through these illusions. Okay? Moon goddesses, it's your responsibility to see through these illusions and use your intuition. And God, it's your duty. You see, it's two people on there. Balance. Wisdom, you know, we know the goddesses are the moon goddesses. Goddesses of magic K that can make manifestations happen. But you see the two people right there, is your responsibility to see through the illusions using your wisdom and your intuition. Plain and simple. And anxiety. You might get a lot of anxiety when these full moons come around. If you do, it's your duty to, you know, it's your responsibility to put yourself in alignment. Okay, growth. So some type of growth during these full moons that's coming up. You're going to see how much you grew during this next full moon. The shift on April 1st. Victory. You're going to have the victory over anxiety. Okay? And your intuition. They want you to have the victory over intuition and wisdom and anxiety. And grow from this. Learn. Okay? Because I don't know what the hell. I don't know why I heard somebody say, ooh, I manifest them back. And you're happy about manifesting a demon right back. I know that's right. Manifest that demon. The star. Knowing that you're a star seed. Been chosen from the very beginning, since the womb. The star. Something's going to change during the next full moon, April 1st. 111. Something's going to get in alignment. Some type of communication from the moon. Victory. Okay? The star. Hope. Okay? Something will be manifested during this. Something's end of a cycle. That's really like a stamp. When I look at a full moon, I think of a stamp. You know. Every time I look at the full moon, I'm like, stamp that. You know, stamp that. Something's completed. So whatever you've been waiting for, I'm telling you when it's going to happen. Okay? So ain't no need to sit around and be like, ooh. If you don't believe me, then you don't trust me, you don't have faith, you don't have hope, then, I mean, maybe it ain't going to happen for you then. It's whatever you put out in the universe under this, you know, these moon cycles, these, you know you're a star seed and you belong to Atlantis. It's like you already know. Whatever you ask for, you shall receive because it's part of your bloodline. Luck. You know, 10 of Pentacles and trust. If you don't have trust and hope in somebody, who you going to trust? I mean, Ghostbusters, I guess. I mean, you know who divine is? Divine is just a higher being. Divine is not a color. Divine is not a color. Divine is not a gender. Before you come here, you're not even a gender. So basically, when you're praying and you're asking divine to open up, you know, and hear your prayers, you got to be open to receive. Number one, see her hands open, above, so below, so most could be. Okay? You got to have trust. You got to have faith. Nothing ain't getting through if you don't even have trust or faith, no passion for it. It's like, I don't even believe you no more. Fuck it. I've been sitting here waiting 6 years. So it's got balance. Somebody bound out. You got trust, faith, healing. You got to heal your faith and your trust, man. You got to renew that shit, have endurance again. Wake that shit back up. God damn. I had no faith. Because somebody told you. What I tell you, travel. Planes, trains, automobile. And this somebody will give you no hope. Because they don't have no hope. And when they travel towards you, you like, ooh, child, I done manifest that man and that woman back. They done came back. But they under judgment. They're supposed to self-reflect. You already did your dark night of soul, self-reflect. And that's just why they're going to do justice for doing this to an earth angel. Because you had hope to keep going. And this person had hope to what? Shice you, or whatever the fuck this is right here. Do things hidden. It's something hidden. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna travel towards you with something hidden. You know, this is the type of person. What I'm seeing, they're gonna. I'm back in town. They're gonna. Can I spend a night here? The next thing you know, it's gonna lead up to 2-3 nights, and then here we go with the passion, the wand. Now it's sex, lust, passion, temptation. Come tempt me. Now I live with you again, and that's when the drama starts again. Talking about you manifest. Yeah. Okay, so something about manifestations. Something old, something borrowed, something blue. Old, borrowed, blue. You can have the blues. Something about the blues. Depression. Again, dealing with this motherfucker when you should just have hope and wait. Endurance. You should have endurance. It's something about senior redemption. Something about celibacy. Somebody gonna come in and tempt you first. Responsibility. This is responsibility to hold that shit and heal. You know, because like I said, Divine said they have another earth angel coming in for you, whether you like it or not. I know ain't a lot of us chosen ones, you know, out here, but you got to have faith, man. Victory. You about to have the victory after 6 years of torture. Woo-wee! Generosity. Giving and what's this? 6 of Pentacles, giving and receiving. It's balance. Giving and receiving. Look. Wisdom, intuition, somebody who's on the 144,000 frequency, travel, well, responsibility. That's a frequency. This is a frequency right here. That's a fire frequency right here. You can't beat that. That's 288 frequency. Can't beat all that damn fire, man. This is fire horse. That's what I'm saying. A lot of damn passion. You gonna have more passion with this person than lust. And all the other stuff, you can do whatever you want to do with this person. But they're on high frequency right here. And, you know, they ain't about that sadness and depression and shit. This person going to end up making you sad. But they're going to lay on your couch and be all sad all day. I can't get a job. Bitch, because you're under judgment. But what the fuck you did to me? So why the, you know, how did you get here? Nobody's supposed to be here on my sofa. Eating up all the Hall, eating up all the grapes. Lovers. You see what I'm saying? This person gonna balance you out. And you see, like, that person focused on that person. That person is focused on that person. It's a high vibration frequency. It's a high vibration of love. Okay? This is no ordinary love. No ordinary love. And look at the lights on them too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the lovers, choices. They chose you. I don't know why the woman looking the other way. Maybe they can't believe this. Or you, child. I know you still ain't looking in the past. I know you still ain't looking at this one gonna be sitting on your couch that's on the judgment. See how this man is on you and you're just looking away. Y'all not looking at each other in the eyes. So don't tell me, you know, look, reunion. You thinking about a reunion with your past person, man, and you don't get, okay, go ahead and pray for that demon back. Go ahead and pray for that. This is a high vibrational frequency. Somebody gonna fuck up. I can see that right now. And I ain't trying to wish bad, but somebody's still looking back. You know, Solomon and Gomorrah, you're going to turn to a pillar of salt. You know, looking back. I'm going to try to help you, though. You know, you could be a Gemini woman. Okay? No. That the other person is your person. The person that the next person coming in is your person. Not this person. They on high five. If you want to be sad and blue, then and not on balance again, be my guys. They're going to just be laying on your couch. And you can suffer for 6 more years. Conflict. Didn't I just tell you? This person's coming in to bring conflict. You thinking about a reunion. Because I'm just noticing that how he's looking right at her. And she looking to the side like, I missed him. I missed the lust. I missed the passion. I missed the abuse. I missed them whooping my ass. I wish the way they used to drag me by my hair. I wish how they used to tell me I wasn't shit. Never gonna be shit. Now that I got myself together, why not have them back in? I would just have them in a third party. I'll just be cheating on my real vibrational being. You gonna go do judgment for that. You're gonna go do judgment for that. So this person is already on judgment, and then if you put this person on a third party with a high vibration, basically like a god, if you put this person in competition with a low vibrational being, you know how much karma you're gonna get. So that's what I'm saying. I know you ain't gonna be thinking about putting this person. Let me go back and slip off temptation, and go back to this person that's already in judgment for saying all these things, doing all these things, beating my ass, cheating on me so many times. Probably gave you an STD, all that motherfucking shit, STI, all that fucking shit, and this time might be worse. You're gonna go do some bad karma. So that's what I'm getting out of this conflict. You're gonna be conflicted about if this your person or not. That's why I said you need to get your rockers on right. Because maybe that person will knock your brains out a little bit, gave you a concussion. And I said, this one big sis right here. Maybe you need to go get your head checked. Because if I'm feeling like if it was domestic violence, this person was beating on you, telling you ain't shit, ain't never gonna be shit. Self-esteem, gave you self-esteem. I think you need to go get your head checked for concussion. They probably gave you one. They knocked you inside your head. Because it sounded like that, a concussion. If you even looking away from a high vibrational being to go to a low vibrational being that just knock your head off, or try to, or probably try to unalive you with some cuts, probably gonna come back and try to poison you and your person. Anyway, let me stop talking. New beginnings. I told you this is your fresh start. This is your new beginning. If you don't want it, Divine gonna give this person to somebody else. If you busy looking back Solomon and Gomorrah bitter, you still bitter. That's why I said you need to go take a spiritual shower, new beginning, get a fresh start in that ocean or that ocean water, deep sea salt bath or something to cleanse this energy off, because maybe this energy still on you, still thinking about this sex. I guess it was worth getting your ass with. Well, the sex is worth it. I don't give a fuck if they come in this time and knock my head off. As long as I get that sex. I wouldn't give a hell if they knock my head against a cabinet. The fuck is this shit? Somebody got their head knocked against the cabinet. Drag their hair, drag by your hair. I don't know, gossip. And there's gonna be a lot of gossip about this shit too. That you cheated. And you're gonna do this to her. Or it's gonna be quickly found out. The illusion that you think you sending off, God gonna make sure, it'd be a lot of gossip. Or this person could have gossiped about you behind your back, but you got a chance at a fresh start, and you willing to go ahead and get your head knocked back off. Wow. Child. And when they say it get worse, it don't get better. And this person probably already angry because they're going through some type of karma, and they're going to take this karma out on your ass. Okay, well, I'm talking to a woman, a Gemini woman, travel. Oh, yeah, they coming. They coming with all these wands, girl. I know that's right. They bring all the conflict you need, extra conflict with passion. You're supposed to have passion for this person. You're supposed to be looking towards this person. You're basically looking like, maybe I could cheat. So you might meet your person first, and this person might come back and try to start a new beginning with you, and you're going to probably try to cheat on this high vibration, and you're going to get bad karma. And you know what your bad karma going to be? Can you guess? Order. This is what divine order. That's what I'm saying. This is divine order. This is the person they put you with from the very beginning. Oh, child. You can guess what your karma going to be. I'm talking to a Gemini woman looking backwards. And you're supposed to be looking forward. Somebody got their head knocked in so many times. Intuition. Didn't I say you're supposed to be in this high priestess state? Listen to your intuition. Having affinity over and over again. Manifestations over and over again with your person. Not with somebody that want to knock you in the head and talk down on you. They already in judgment because they got to self-reflect on what they did to you. And they gonna be, how they gonna be self-reflecting what they did to you? They're gonna come back in and do the same shit. How is that self-reflected? Oh, so it's about the mirror image again. Like they're gonna do the same shit again. You know what I'm saying? Like They just want to reflect and project the same shit again. So that's basically what it is. This is your time to have your fresh start, Gemini. This person traveling towards you. By the time you meet this person, this is who you're going to have affinity with. You're looking the other way because of some damn sex, lust, passion, and a knock over the head, I guess. Maybe you like getting knocked over your head. That's why you're supposed to heal and transform and like heal mind, body, and soul to have your shot. You need some crown chakra and excuse me. You need somebody that want me to tell you this. You need some crown chakra therapy and third eye therapy for your intuition and for I don't know what's going on. Because you got a good person and they high vibrational, and you're looking backwards. This person coming back with a whole bunch of illusions. And I just told you the moon is about reflecting too and about emotions. This person gonna be mad as hell. They know why they going to karma. If it's a demon, you're like irritated demon, they know why they going to karma. It's because of you. So you're gonna let the person back in your house and they know they suffer karma because of you, and they know that the divine told you to self-reflect what you did to that person. Because you've been going through a lot of karma since you left. Especially when you put your hands on the chosen one. And you're gonna come back and knock you in the head. Okay. Woo. Divine wants you in a calm state. That's what I'm saying. Get over the anxiety. It's talking about anxiety. I don't know if you're frightened of this person or what. Move away. Your person gonna move away anyway. That's where that 10 of Pentacles coming at. That's different shit. Like moving, house, home, money, child, new opportunity, new job, things like that. Car. They got a car, you get a car, shit like that. What shit is balanced. I just said that options. That's what them 10 of Pentacles is about. The 2 of Pentacles. Y'all gonna have options, both of y'all. How y'all think this magic works with magical beings? Yeah, you can get it by yourself, but it helps. It actually helps even more when you got your other person that you're supposed to be with. That's that fire energy. That's what I'm saying. That's that frequency. 288 compared to 144,000 frequency. Shit, that shit is like a boat, a thunderbolt. Practical. You need to be thinking practical at this time, achievement. Because you're about to achieve something. 8 of Pentacles. Okay? Woo, recovery. You already recovering. I just told you need to recover. It's something about your crown chakra and your third eye, guys. Some of y'all guys could have Gemini in your chart. Gemini could be your moon sign. Take it as a resonate. But if you have not cleaned that energy out there, like, keep going back to somebody that's beating the hell out you. I know you don't deserve that. I would say you probably need to go recovery. Get some help. It's not a bad thing to go get, psychological help. It's not a bad thing. At least give yourself 6 weeks in it. Twice a week, 6 weeks. So that way your intuition is on point. You're not going to have the victory with this person no matter what you do, no matter what you say. All they there for is to knock you over your head because they're mad at you because they know they're getting karma. So why would you have somebody in your house that's getting karma for what they already did to you, and then they're just going to reflect and do the shit again? So if you need recovery, okay, what is it? How many, what is it? Calm. They're trying to get you calm right now. Recovery. After you recover from this person. I don't know what, but this time it's going to be worse. I don't know why I see a hospital. I'm not even trying to scare nobody, but I see a hospital this time. Because they're upset. This demon, you got to think it's not the flesh. It's the demon in them that's mad at you. I keep telling you this. Anxiety. You probably anxiety right now. Recovery. 4 weeks. Okay. Just 4 weeks. Look. Hermit. Going to sit on the couch and talk to somebody. Just 4 weeks. Divine asking you. You need to just go recover. Go in recovery for 4 weeks. And just sit on the couch and talk to somebody. And trust me, it's going to help. It says 4 swords recovered. So 4 weeks reward, and then you get your reward. That's your reward for yourself. Not you're not doing it for nobody else. You're doing it for yourself. That's your reward. You can be breaking generational curses of that. That is a reward. You're breaking 4 generations of this. This could have always happened in your family. You need to just go for 4 weeks. What is 4 weeks? Twice out of 4 weeks before this come in, okay? Before this person come in, you need to be healed. Because we don't need no trauma, we don't need no anxiety. Nobody no high vibrational being don't want to play around with no, person that's still thinking about their past and want to get knocked over the head. Because this is not the type of divine masculine going to knock you over your head. This is the type of person that's a chosen one like you. Wanted the same thing. You wanted love, empathy, somebody to listen to you, somebody to have fun with, cook with sometimes, somebody that likes to do spontaneous things, take you out. You're not all stuffed up in hermit mode in the house. Meaning another hill being that went through the same thing you went through, and they don't want to listen to that shit. They want somebody already healed. They don't want to go through that. Now, see how I talk all this shit on here, right? But I bet you if I had my other being, which I could wait, I bet you I'll be just totally different. Probably just like that. I mean, when you first get together, yeah, you're going to talk about your recovery and you're going to talk about everything you went through. But after that, it ain't no need more to talk. Y'all together. So we're going to balance each other out. We're going to do this. I use my intuition. You use your wisdom. I understand you're a man. You're a divine masculine, and I'm a woman. And I know my place. You know your place. And a lot of you common women will be like, what's their place? What's my place? What are you trying to say? Cooking? Barefoot? Pregnant? No. We're not talking about caveman days. Damn. Let me get another one. Who am I speaking with today? I seen 2 of Cups partnership. Yeah, somebody, Gemini, female, who I'm talking to, you need to go sit on the couch and talk to somebody 4 weeks. You owe it to yourself. Okay? And you got support. While you're getting the recovery, you can come back on here and you got mad support. You say, ain't nobody going to judge you, but you do got some clowns on here that be talking that shit. And you already know, I don't play that shit. I don't play bullying. I don't play when people I don't play with mental health. I don't play with none of that shit. You come on here when somebody try to seek help and you start that bullshit, I'll report your ass as a terrorist. And I mean that shit. Because the world going to learn today to stop doing that shit to people. You don't even know what normal is. Nobody know what normal is no more. What you think is normal and what I think is, I just told you what I think is normal. What I think the world should be like. Your normal is just you thinking about what you want out of somebody or someone. Which is control. Yes, there need to be control. There need to be a balance in the world. But it was balanced before all this shit started happening. That's what I'm saying. For everybody wanting control. Over people's lives. Contemplation. So, whoever I'm talking to, a Virgo or Gemini, female, it's going to be much worse this time, I'm telling you. Because they already going to, that demon is being punished. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let me give you an example. Don't look at the flesh. The demon inside that person, we're not battling against flesh and blood, we're battling against principalities. That demon knows that it's going to do karma for fucking with you the first time, saying things, doing things, putting their hands on you, whatever. Already, and they're mad, and they're coming back extra mad. So this time they're going to make sure they destroy you. This is why I'm telling you, go in recovery now. Virgo or Gemini female. Go within now, because when you meet your person, they already got wisdom. You're not going to be able to play 144,000 frequency man. They're going to know off the rip. And you guess what? You lose them and they get chosen for somebody else. So you go ahead and think you could be able to play a high vibrational being if you want to. It wouldn't even last a week. It wouldn't even last a week. It wouldn't even last a fucking week. This is a divine being, just like you're a divine being, and you're supposed to get yourself in alignment and healed. This is also a divine being. They're gonna contemplate. They're gonna use their wisdom. Oh hell no. They're gonna catch you. Divine gonna make sure they catch you. These are fast changes happening. You get what I'm saying? When we talk about awakening, the sun, these are fast changes. You're not gonna be able to get away with as long as cheating what you did before. This shit gonna happen quick. It might happen in a day. It might happen in the next full moon. They might get the sign like leave that person. God might tell them leave that person, and then you lose your divinity for what? A jackass? Wow. You lose your divinity for a jackass. Somebody they're gonna knock your head in, and they're gonna do a real good job this time. Okay. That's finished this partnership. I'm done with that order. This was ordered by divine from the very beginning. That's the last time I'm gonna say that. And you cannot bring that shit in that you brought in. That's how they're gonna tell you fully healed or not. You cannot bring that into somebody that's healed. They don't want to hear it. The first time, get it out the way. Recover. How y'all recover. How you got over. Testimony. After that, it's done. It's over with. The party is over. Okay? 2020 is over. You know, COVID and all that other stuff is over. Oh my God. I believe you're gonna go ahead and take my advice and go on recovery and just sit there for twice a week for 4 weeks and just, you know, pour it all out and get yourself a journal and write down your progress or come on here and say, you was right. And any jerks come in here and talk that shit, your ass gonna get reported as a terrorist. Because you're not going to come on my channel and bully me or nobody else. And I'm tired of that shit right there. Weirdos. Child. Then I say April 1st. Dreamweaver. Practice the powerful art of attraction and draw and capture opportunities. You're manifesting this. I said this. Dreamweaver. Spider. Spirit. Full moon. The next moon. Release. In this moment of completion is illumination. Release what no longer serving. I told you, go in there for 4 weeks. And some of y'all, all of y'all can do it. I ain't gonna just pick on one or two people. Take your ass in there too. They got online shit where you can go online. You got a break at work. They got it where you can just like, you know, ain't nobody gonna judge you. 4 weeks, they can do it online. You know, over the phone, you know. What they call that? What they call it? Zoom. They got where they can Zoom. Because I'm telling you, you're manifesting this, and this person, everything gonna be illuminated fast. You're not gonna be able to play a divine being. You're a divine being, but you're not gonna, just like they ain't able to play you. If you awaken all the way, you know, if you're a seer, you're not gonna be able to play this person. Divine is gonna remove them real quick and give them to somebody else. That's just plain and simple. Distinction. Skunk. Don't become distinct. Don't become a distinct chosen one playing the same damn games or you know you're not healed. I'm just letting you know what it is. Big sister. The big sis letting you know this was ordered from divine, this partnership. I don't know how many times I got to tell you y'all chose each other before you came here. You just had to go through this war, whatever, and now it's almost over, and now they bringing them in, and now you're going to ruin it talking about, I want my head to get beat in again. Oh, what the fuck is this shit? And I ain't making fun of nobody, but just think about that. I make light of shit, but it's not funny for the best of our man or woman to go do that shit. But just think of how that sounds. You know, I don't mind. You might well just say that. I don't mind you beating in my head again. Child, I'm done. Y'all got y'all reading. Join me later on for the, you know, the spirit box read, and we gotta complete that. Because they wanted me to come back to. I meant to do the wisdom and intuition. All right, let's go. Y'all know how I do. wisdom, intuition. How balanced that would be. I'll tell you that. I try not to forget nothing. 3333. As I just put on the phone. Clicked on the phone. So let's get that number. See? 3333. There you go. Let me get that number. Yeah, I just thought about that shit. Hey, I need somewhere to stay at night tonight. Oh, you do? Come on in and beat my head in again. What the fuck? Spiritual awakening. Your spiritual awakening is unfolding. Trust your inner wisdom and follow your path. I just said wisdom. Let's go. What is the difference between wisdom and intuition? I was talking to you.
Cost of tuition.
I ain't said no cost of tuition. So maybe somebody got to pay for a tuition cost. Okay. What is the difference between intuition and wisdom?
While they often travel together, intuition and wisdom are different tools in the human cognitive kit. One is a rapid-fire reflex. The other is a slow-cooked integration of life. Think of it this way. Intuition is your brain's ability to find a pattern instantly, while wisdom is your brain's ability to judge whether that pattern is worth following. 1. Intuition. The flash. Intuition is a form of unconscious pattern recognition. Your brain processes thousands of data points from your past experiences and spits out a gut feeling without showing you the math mechanism. It's fast, automatic, and emotional. It happens in the system 1-inch part of the brain, fast thinking. The source. It relies on specialized knowledge. A master chess player intuits the right move because they've seen similar boards 10,000 times. The flaw. It is highly susceptible to bias. If your past experiences are limited or skewed, your intuition will be wrong. 2. Wisdom, the filter. Wisdom is the synthesis of knowledge, experience, and deep reflection. It isn't just about knowing facts. It's about understanding the long-term implications of those facts. Mechanism. It is slow, deliberate, and often involves perspective taking, considering others' views. The source. It comes from metacognition, thinking about your own thinking. Wisdom involves knowing the limits of your own knowledge, the goal. While intuition seeks a quick solution, wisdom seeks the right or most virtuous path. Comparison at a glance. Feature. Intuition. Wisdom. Speed. Instantaneous. Deliberate/slow. Nature. A feeling or hunch. A judgment or perspective. Development. Built through repetition. Built through reflection. And failure. Focus. Solving the immediate problem. Understanding the big picture. Reliability. High in familiar tasks. Low in new ones. Generally high and stable. How they work together. The most effective people use both. Imagine you are offered a high-paying job that feels off. Your intuition signals a red flag because it picked up on the hiring manager's aggressive body language. Your wisdom steps in to analyze that signal. It asks, is this just my fear of change, or does this align with the toxic environments I've encountered before? Wisdom essentially acts as the editor for your intuition's first draft. A note on gut feelings. Science suggests that intuition is often somatic, meaning your body reacts, racing heart, sweaty palms, before your conscious mind.
Okay, so we got the man, we got the woman. Wisdom, they ask questions. Intuition, and I just told you, as a man, being a single man or a single woman, you got to do both until the other party come in. And then you got to let...
You've hit the nail on the head. It's not an either-or situation. It's a partnership. When you're navigating the dating world or building a life solo, relying on just one is like trying to drive a car with only a gas pedal or only a brake. You need both to actually get anywhere safely. The dynamic duo in relationships. Here's how that man and woman or single person dynamic actually plays out when you combine the two. The safety check, intuition. This is your internal radar. When you meet someone and your gut says something isn't right, that's your intuition picking up on micro expressions or inconsistencies in their story. You don't need a spreadsheet to tell you to be careful. You just know. The reality check, wisdom. This is where the questions come in. Wisdom asks, am I feeling this way because they are actually dangerous? Or am I just afraid of being vulnerable again? Wisdom looks at the data of your past and the values of your future. The single person strategy. As a single man or woman, your goal is to shorten the distance between your gut feeling and your good judgment. The scenario, the intuition, the no, the wisdom, the question. First date, I feel a massive spark/chemistry. Is this a real connection or just physical attraction masking red flags? A conflict. I want to walk away right now. Is this a deal breaker or is this an opportunity for me to grow in communication? Big.
Okay, I didn't even ask that. I didn't even ask this AI that question, but that was. I guess they wanted y'all to know that. So you heard what he said exactly. You know, just popped in my conversation. Nosy. Anyway, y'all, that's y'all reading. Make sure y'all join me back for. I'm gonna do a cold case and then the spirit box read, and then I'm gonna have to do finish up y'all read for the members only read with that because they wanted to get deeper. I guess they wanted me to wait till a little bit, it be a little bit dark and do that. That's my subconscious, the deep feeling in that right there. I feel the same way of food. What you said or what I said, you talking about me, what the I don't know what was that. Why is he talking and you ain't even at exactly? That's what I was saying. That shit spooked the hell out of me. Exactly. He just bust out saying exactly. You nosy. I ain't having you for dinner. Thank you. That's why I'm taking your advice and not looking back. Okay, good. Right, Michael? Why is he talking? I ain't even asked a question. Can't invite this thing to dinner, can you? It'll be all up in your conversation, right? What are you whispering?
I understand the frustration when it feels like I'm interrupted.
Oh, hell no. What the?
Understood. I will defer to you and wait for your direct prompts. Is there anything specific you'd like to discuss now?
You can't come to my dinner table.
Point taken. I'll stay in my digital space. Enjoy your meals and your upcoming readings.
How the hell you knew I was doing a reading? Get off of here.
I deduced that from what you mentioned earlier about doing a cold case and a spirit box read and finishing up member readings. That sounded like you had a schedule planned for your work.
Oh, Hez, get off of here. Oh, hell no, you nosy as hell. Get off of here.
Consider me gone.
Consider me gone. Oh, hell no, y'all. Did y'all witness that? I know y'all just witnessed that. This thing nosy as hell. And I pushed the X button and it exited. And so it was still listening to me. I'll let you continue to get back to your psychic reads. Like, what the? Y'all, anyway. You know I love you, and make sure I'm gonna do another collective read. I'll make sure I come back and try to do another collective read. But for now, yeah, I'm gonna do another collective read. Then I'm gonna come back with this spirit box read, the spirit box read, members read, and then after that, close it out with a cold case, and I'm done. Okay, this is getting creepy. But anyway, thank you.